To the my arguments. First of all, I have the affordability. So lower taxes on cars make them more affordable for consumers, and the reduced taxation can lower also the purchase prices of vehicles, and that makes them accessible to a larger segment of the population, and it also can stimulate demand and boost the automotive industry, which is very important. The second one is competitive advantage. What that means, it's about reducing the taxation on cars, and that makes a country or region more attractive for automobile manufacturers and investors. So when we reduce tax burdens, that can encourage companies to set up production facilities. Also, that can lead to job creation and economic development. This can also foster innovation and technological advancement in the automotive sector. Last but not least, the environmental considerations, which is very important. So, lower taxes on cars can incentivize the adoption of environmentally friendly vehicles, which are the electric vehicles or hybrid. So governments can use tax policies to promote the purchase of electric or hybrid vehicles which have lower or zero emissions and are good for the environment. This can also contribute to reducing pollution and mitigating the impacts of climate change. Moving to my counter arguments. First of all, we have inequity, which is low taxation on cars, and that may be disproportionately benefit wealthier individuals who can afford multiple vehicles or luxury cars. So that can contribute to income inequality and create a divide between those who can afford cars and those who cannot. Moreover, reduced taxes on cars may limit the resources available for investing in public transportation systems, making it harder for lower income individuals who rely on public transit to access education, employment, and essential services. Then we have the traffic congestion, which is one of the biggest problems we have in this country. So low taxations on cars can lead to an increase in the number of vehicles. That is a fact on the road. When car ownership becomes more affordable, it could result in higher traffic congestion in urban areas, leading to longer commuting times, and also that will increase fuel consumption and reduce overall efficiency of the transportation system. So when we have more cars on the road, that means we can put additional strain on the existing transportation infrastructure, and increased traffic can lead to greater wear and tear on roads, bridges, and other transportation facilities. And that requires more frequent repairs and maintenance, which can be very costly for the government. And the last one, we have the environmental impact, which means if we have low taxation on cars, that can incentivize the purchase of large, more polluting vehicles, and this can lead to increased carbon emissions and air pollution, and that will contribute to climate change. So when we have higher taxes on cars, especially in fuel inefficient or high emission vehicles, that can encourage the adoption of cleaner and more fuel efficient alternatives. Now I will have the discussion questions.